Hello and welcome back, my friends. It is I, Jaffa. Let's go ahead and load up our world here. Alright, so where I left off last time is I had went and expanded out the map so I could see the whole pollution ring. Now, as you can see, the pollution is not hitting any bases. That's the original reason why I had the peaceful mode turned on, was so that I wouldn't fall under attack. And I'm talking about this test mod. I had peaceful mode on. I've since turned it off. I've switched it to normal daylight cycle. Basically, I'm now playing a almost vanilla game. I have mods installed, but the primary one that I'm using is this one that changes the textures to make it to where you guys can see out on YouTube. The stream generally doesn't have a problem. It generally sees the same thing I'm seeing. But YouTube is just dark. And so this kind of helps with that. Now, it looks like I'm going to have to get my iron production up to snuff. You know, right now, it's just not producing what we're using. Now, part of that, if I can hit the right keys here, part of that is the fact that part of that is the fact that those were out of fuel. So it will start generating more, but I want to get all of these working. I do not like how these have just crisscrossed all over the place. That irritates me. Probably not enough to fix it, but yeah, that irritates me. Okay, so we need to get the... Oh. Haha. Yeah, let's get these over here. Oh, it looks like I need more iron over here. See, this just cascades. You know, you have to, when you're filling a box manually like this, you're having to run from one place to another, and it just cascades. Now, we set up this single electric drill to power our steam engines, which are providing most of the power now. As you can see, they're producing a lot more, 3 times as much. Okay, the research is done, so yeah, this is the one I want next. So anyway, the cold temperature of the water that I mentioned last episode, has now gone up to 91 down here. It'll eventually work up to like 99. But for the most part, these are running at max efficiency. You can see the available performance is at the top of the range. That means it is capable of performing to 100%. This one to about 95%. So these are capable of performing a lot, and the actual performance is way down because we're not drawing enough power out of it. Which means we can now go get some more iron. I swear to you, there is a balance to where you will eventually be making enough. I thought I just filled this thing up. I thought for sure I just filled... Had I filled that up? No? That was weird. Okay. Okay, so there's 815. I've got enough iron now. So I'm going to generate 5 of these electric miners, and I'm going to put them in for the iron. Now, this is going to do a couple of different things. This is going to start generating a lot more iron. These furnaces will start being used. I may even have to extend the lines down to start using these. This will be a good thing. Okay, I've already got one built here. Didn't see that sitting in my pocket. Now, I've been watching several different people, and I cannot remember their names at the moment. One of the guys, he's gone through and did all of the math. That's the kind of thing that I like to do, is go through and find the best ratios, etc. And he says that having the miners separated like this, that way there's no overlap. If you notice the green area, these pieces right here are going to be mined by this one down here. But if I did this, they will also be mined by the one that I'm holding. So I have always done this to try and make it efficient. But he pointed out something. It's all going to be mined anyway. Go ahead and pack them in tight, because you're going to have to find more iron, a different iron patch eventually. But this gets you the iron quicker. So I'm going to go ahead and follow his lead on that and get some iron going quick. Now once I get underground belts, I can actually put an underground belt here, cross the power pole. No, wait, I would have to space these out one. I can't remember how he did it, but he got it to where he used underground belts for the power poles. I'm not that smart. I'm not that good. So right now, I'm just going to do it the way that I know. Let's see. I'm just going to pull this over here. Okay, so those two are running. And I guess I'm going to have to do it something like this. Let's see, there's where that one's at. So if I do this. Okay, now I need to put in the belts. Whoops. Rotate. Well, no, that didn't work. Did I miss a belt here? Ah, okay. Now, the way one of the guys did it, I've been watching 3 different guys play this game just to learn some new tricks. One of the guys, he does side loading only, so he has 8 miners on one side, 8 miners on the other, and a central belt. And that gives him pretty good compression all the way through. Now, as you can see, this is starting to back up. So these are going to start kicking out iron like crazy. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and add in... Wait, I need to add in the arms first. Can't believe I didn't do that. I probably was out of iron and thought I will get to it in a minute. Okay, so let's make a bunch of those. Yeah, see, now this one is struggling to keep up, and it's not going to. There's no way it's going to be able to catch back up. So we have solved our iron problem for now. Eventually we'll be able to get rid of this one as well. But since this is just a small little patch, I'm not going to bother with it. But now when we look at our map, pollution ring has extended out even further. So now that we have done that, I need to get some turrets. So I'm just going to go ahead and make all of those. And I only have regular magazines. I don't have the what do they call them? Armor piercing. So I'm just going to use the regular magazines for now. And make 100 of those. Wait, that's only 50. Ah, what the heck. Let's just go ahead and make them all. Because now we can run down here and we can go like this. And we have all the iron we ever need. Oh, there's my arms that I was asking for. Got a little sidetracked there. It's that one, that one, that one, and that one. Rotate. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay. Now, if I wanted to, I could literally put in more inserters and more boxes to get them off the line. But I don't actually do that. I let these back up and that automatically shuts down these furnaces. But the supply is there. I don't have to worry about supply. So that's a good thing. Now, this supply, however, apparently is going to need to be fixed. Well, since we have electrics now, I'm going to go ahead and build... Oh, I'm out of copper. I'm going to go ahead and build another electric. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and build 2 more electrics. And I'm going to cancel the armor. Or the, weapons. How many did I get? Oh, I didn't get very many at all. I need an assembler to do that. Let's build an assembler. And where should we put it? Yeah, let's just put it right up here. Two boxes. Let's see, I don't need those there. Oh, I need a bunch of those. Don't need those on the bar. Need these probably elsewhere. Okay. Okay, and I'm just going to make, let's see, how many does that require? Requires 2 each, so that's 50, so let's do another stack. Now, this is not something that I normally do. I'm normally not worried about the biters, etc. Oh, I'm out of shotgun shells too. Let's make a stack of those. Or, yeah, a 5-pack of those. Okay. So if I do this, okay, I didn't hit anything else. I don't normally build an armory for turrets. I usually rush to get lasers and use the lasers instead, but this time I'm not doing a rush on lasers. Let's get some lights in here to try and improve the mood a little bit. Whoops. I meant to hit the right mouse click on both of those. Okay, improve the mood. Improve the mood. So on. Okay, that has one. So on and so forth. Oh, yeah, I forgot what I was doing, didn't I? Okay. Let's put one of these here. of them here. One more belt right here. And power these things up. Just doing a down and dirty power system. And let's put a light down here. I usually use a lot more lights in this as well, but because I have this new pack thing that allows the light or the textures to be so bright, I'm not going to worry about it. That's smart, isn't it? So I already have fast is what that's saying. Mill 2 allows me to have the upgraded. It also allows me to have the basic grenades, which these are useful against worms. Not so useful against the enemy, but they are useful against the worms. Oh, I don't have any armor. Maybe I should have done that. Oh well. I will get to it. Oh, need more iron here. And with all of these burners going again, the supply is dwindling. But we're now past that hump of, oh my god, I don't have enough. So now that we have some more of those, let's make all of those. Let's pick this one right here up. Make a belt here. One of the other guys I was watching, he runs all of his belts in a disconnect form. Like if he was running this down here and he had iron coming over, he would leave a space, he would leave a gap here so that the supplies would build up, then he'd run all of his belts before he did anything else, and then he would lay it down. Myself, I like to lay down the miners unless I'm laying the miners around the belt. Like in this case, I want this belt to be on this side, so I'll lay it first, and as soon as we can finish with these gears, wow, there we go. Okay, so now I'll come in and lay down the actual miners. That is not what I was looking forward to. Okay. Okay, let's just go ahead and power these up. Need the power to be there because there'll be a miner right there. Need this one to be there. But that does not connect, so this will connect those. And this puts it on the grid. Okay, so if I take this, I put it here, I tell this that, and I just do this. Okay, so that rotated that around. And now I'll take up these. There and there. Now here in a few minutes, I'm going to have full compression on both sides. Even clearing out these lanes here these furnaces will not be able to keep up with as many miners. Basically, it's a 1 to 2 ratio. One miner, if it's got full supply, can supply 2 of these. Now, the upgraded furnaces, it's 1 to 1. But this, there's only 16 of these, which would be 8 miners. Well, I've got that right here. So yeah, this build is going to be full. I know other players freak out about this. They're like, oh my god, you're not being efficient, you're just clogging up your lines. How is that not efficient? Storage is alright as long as it's a useful storage. Just putting it into a chest to put it into a chest, that gets it off the line, but you then have to get it out of that chest to do something else. So like if I was to put a chest here and a arm here to put it into that chest, moving this over to here, it serves almost no purpose. It is for a long-term storage, but then you got to get it back out in order to be used. Doing that into, say, a passive provider chest allows the robots to access it, so that's all right. But just putting it into wood boxes, no. There's better ways of storing, and believe it or not, the belts is the better way of storing. Okay, so all of these are built. So now I need to come up and defend my northern border. How I'm going to do that, so that's 1, 2, 3. Dang it. That's 1, 2. Dang it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, I really should worry about the bottom 2, so I'm not going to use these last 2. I'll move those down closer to the bottom. What I'm going to go ahead and do is, there's 4, let's do 25 each. Now, there may be a faster way of doing this. I have not learned it, so this is the way that I do this. Now this I know that there's faster because I can just drop it there and pick it up. And then this will go down to that gun, which reminds me I need to build the machine gun and get rid of that thing. Now here's an interesting thing that I learned recently. If you're holding a item and you press Z, you can drop it on the ground. That right there is a little entity that will stay there for practically forever. Did I pick it back up? Yes, I did. Okay, so that would stay there for practically forever. What's best to do is when you start collecting a lot of things that you don't want in your inventory, build a wood chest, drop it down, put all the items that you don't want in that, then use your machine gun here and just blast it away. It'll destroy it and destroy all the items within it. Okay, so now we've got plenty of iron. We're researching mill 2. We need copper in this. So there's some copper. Wait. Does mill 2 take green? Mill 2 takes green. Uh-oh. Heavy armor does not. So, you see how I've been wasting time on that? That other mod that played the game for me while I was away, research queue or something like that. I was able to queue up everything that I wanted in the order that I wanted it, and then while I was AFK, it just did everything for me. And that's why I should not play mods. Anyway, guys, I am looking at the clock, and it says I'm exactly at time. We didn't get a whole lot done. We fixed our iron problem. We sort of, well, we looked at our power, right? We now know that the steam engines are producing a lot more than the wind can. I would eventually like to be solely on wind, but it just doesn't provide enough. So when we can get to solar panels and accumulators, that's where I'm going. That's the way I've played the game ever since I first started playing this game. So, oh wow. Yeah, let's go ahead and get these. But anyway, I will be playing, I'll be doing large solar fields. This area right down here will probably be just nothing but solar panels. In fact, with the zoom on this, you can see my individual furnaces and my steam engines, right? So these are fairly small devices compared to my solar panels. So my solar panels would probably be about a quarter of the size of the highlighted area. And I like to have about 30 of those. So this entire area will be filled. Up here will be filled. Down here will be filled. Anywhere where I can put one in will be filled with the solar panels. Just the way I play, I don't like using steam engines unless I have to. So anyway, guys, I will catch you next time. I'll go ahead and pause this for now. Let's save the game here. And I wish you well. As always, my friends, may peace find you well.